It's all for the press. Okay, I mean, that leaves me speechless and embarrassed. That's all I have to say about that.
And Jeff, the same person kept a photograph of you above his typewriter while he was writing the screenplay. That seems like the ultimate compliment to an actor.
Yeah, that's really terrific. Well, we had worked together before. We did a film called Bad Company. So, and the characters are sort of similar, actually. So maybe that's why it popped into Bob's noodle.
Were you a hunk in high school?
A hunk.
Oh, God.
Or did you just
I want to know this
grow into
answer. Were you?
What's that?
Did you grow into it?
I don't know, what is that hunk thing? What is that? It was kind of a repulsive term to me. A hunk?
Yeah,
hunk
lizard.
Of what?
A lizard was a repulsive human being. A hunk. A hunk.
Were the ladies after you, or were you kind of a reject? Come on now.
No, I was kind of mildly popular, in high school. Not too, I wasn't, captain of the football team or anything like that.
Were you on the football?
No, I didn't do any sports in high school. A little basketball maybe.
So when you get all these physical roles against all odds, Fat City, that's all?
It's all acting.
Yeah.
It's a sham.
Kim, when you find yourself midair on a ladder between two buildings, waist deep in a real swamp, do you ever say to yourself, I chose this profession?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do say that sometimes. Yes, absolutely.
Do you ever want to steer away from something if you see that it has an incredible physicality involved?
Well, we're not going to talk about No Mercy. I mean, let's just don't talk. Let's don't, because we would
Have
be
some
here
mercy.
until about 7
Yeah.
o'clock tonight. What?
Have some mercy.
Yes, yes, exactly. But the latter scene actually is one of my most favorite, and it was between those two houses in San Antonio. And it was rough that day, actually. The wind was blowing. They had just built the scaffold, so it was rather rough, yeah. We could have killed ourselves. We could be dead.
Jeff, you had that wonderful moment of contained terror, and it probably wasn't really scary. You probably looked down and saw a mattress. Is that hard?
It's fun, and sometimes it's hard. In that particular case, it was uncomfortable because we had to shoot it, for we were on there a couple of days.
That's
I don't know how
right.
many times.
Different angles and this that, and the other, and then
it gets, your
on your knees,
it's
the
like-
rings, but it was real ladder,
Like that, yeah.
It was tough, and we were pretty. I mean, for us and the actors, we were pretty high off the ground.
Jeff,
His face in
you've
the
played
Magic Hotels.
smooth characters, rough characters, funny people, mean people. How do you think you get away with that? All those people in one facade.
Well, I approach my different parts as as character roles, and I go at each one to try to find the truth in each one and try to project that, and that could be why.
And
He
Kim,
gambles.
really?
Yeah, he gambles. He takes chances. A lot of the other actors in life will not do that. That's why. That's why we believe him, because he's taken so many chances.
As a matter of fact, Jeff, the lady to your left has said of you, Jeff will always work. And she described your relationship as sort of a brother-sister. Do you think that was true?
Yeah, I get some of that.
I don't know whether I really said that. Somebody gave me that idea. You know
I
what
was
I mean?
in the room when you said it.
Okay, did I say? Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, all right.
Busted.
No, I said it here today already. I said it here today already. But I think somebody else gave me that idea, and I've been repeating it as if I started it off. So maybe I know I said it, but I don't know whether it came actually from me. I think I saw it in Life magazine that I had said it, and I didn't say this to this woman.
Well, now it's your turn.
Hey.
Jeff said of you,
Oh,
she's a
God.
natural-born actress. She just goes pop on the screen.
Goes the weasel.
It's true. I'll stand by that.
All right, okay.
Kim, you've said a couple of times, and you trust me on this, that filmmaking, some roles can be you get nervous. Now, do you use that, or do you have to overcome it? And if you do, how do you overcome it?
Oh, I like to be nervous. I mean, I like it. I've had a great deal of problems with being shy and nervous and so forth. But I found now that my anxiety that I have, I've learned to use it. Rather than let it be, rather than let it be a culprit to me, I've really learned to use it. And I think it's wonderful to be nervous actually before you do a part. Jack Lemmon, who's a wonderful actor, said the day that he stopped being nervous, or I don't know what he does, and throws up or whatever, he said he's going to quit. And I just thought that was great, because he's a great actor. You know how he is. And he uses his nervous energy to really do some of the performances he's ever given.
Jeff, you're 8 years old. You're about to make your debut in Sea Hunt. They throw you in the water. Today, do you remember your first line?
That was my first line, something like that. I was so cold. Oh.
As a screen duo, you seem to have a great chemistry. In fact, it reminds me of other great screen duos, but I can't quite put my finger on which ones. Do you think that means that you sort of developed a style of your own here? Style for the 80s?
God, I hope so. That'd be nice. I mean, that'd be fun.
I don't think we weren't consciously going for anybody.
No, not at
really.
all. I mean,
Just playing the guys.
That's, you know, I have to keep going back to this because it's just the truth. The script was so well written. We walked in their shoes, and
the characters
and that's
are really
that.
defined. Yeah.
They really are. So it was there for us, and we picked up the ball and ran with it.
And how much did you have to rehearse, and how much did you just leave it alone?
We rehearsed 2 weeks, didn't we?
I watched you guys. No, I'm only kidding. I hate rehearsal. So okay, they seem to love it and think that it was totally, it was wonderful. You seem to think that it really helped your performance, but it didn't. Let me tell you. So.
So all that screen chemistry was totally fake.
I think it's there. I mean, you know, it's the fun part of acting is making it believable or real.
That's
so if
it.
you think that's a compliment to us, I appreciate it. I do. What can I say? Val? Put it there.